All right, we are back with the second half of our third season. We are currently on pace for a promotion, hoping that the second half of the season goes as well as the first half and we can get that promotion. We got new breaks coming, which is good. 15 hours. We definitely need breaks by the looks of things here. Ooh. Kind of not focus them so much in the first half. Because other than the first two races, they didn't really matter a whole lot. And, well, it shows. Made good strides with our suspension, though. 3 sponsor offers. Alright, third or above. No. 30 races, 120. You know what? I like this one. It's good fixed pay per race. It's good upfront payment. And it's a shorter contract length than a lot of the other 4 stars that we come across. So I am good with it. Alright, let's get some breaks going. One day before the race, but the reliability on those are going to be brutal. Alright. We'll try that. Alright. Choosing a vote, are we? No. I'm not paying you $1 million to choose a vote. Because I do not plan to be in F2 next season, so whatever I choose to vote for is not even going to affect me. At least that's the plan. Just sharing this to the Discord quick. Alright. Ooh, a good weekend for McLaren, and one that they really needed. So up until that point, Norris really hadn't had many points. And McLaren has found their way back up into 4th. 1 point out of 3rd. When it comes to the F1 championship. I care about McLaren, they're my favorite. They're my favorite F1 team. Approached for modeling job. Oh, man. Oh, okay. I thought that might have given us a bump to the 5th star, and then I would have felt awful because, you know, we just signed a contract, and if we could have waited... Sheepers. I want to do, like, Breaker, because I feel like that's better than First Lap Hero, even though at times we very, very struggle on the first lap. Let's see. Driver details. You got 13 braking. You know what? Yeah. Let's just make better braking. Look at that. This potential went way up. What did that give you now? Boom. Is that like breaker permanent? Yes, it is. Nice. Well, that alone should help us a bit here to finish the season. First one's probably now one of, if not the best at braking in F2, which is actually really good considering, you know, the track we're coming into. Should help us. 17 lap race, 3.1 miles. Likely some rain, 40% chance. Okay. Working on it, KO. I got you, brother. It looks like our headquarters is slacking. We've fallen down to 9th. We got 6 races. We can definitely get a new building. Now, one of these two would not be smart. Probably not smart. Okay. Well. What are the new buildings? Maybe... just throwing that in, I don't think will hurt. At least have something for next season. Or, you know, for when we're in F1. I'm hoping our good suspension makes up for the little bit that we're lacking in the deceleration / brakes. Now, I very much doubt. Oh! Wait, that's gearbox. Awkward. If I leave that as the only one, should get decent reliability. Better make sure we look into something else. Okay. Should either do gearbox or brakes. We have the legendary gearbox building, so let's make sure we take advantage. So 25. Those are risky. 25. We'll have to go with this one and this one. Oh my gosh, this is almost a month to build. Alright, that's okay. I think, I hope. Okay. Getting ready for the race. A good third place sponsor that gives over double what the one we were recently offered gives us. Alright. KO can take this. Schwartzman, why are you unhappy? It's a better performance and has higher reliability. Like, I don't understand your issues, dude. Alright. So each of them got a little bit better brakes, which is actually good. Good. We're still ranked 11th, though. Which is not good. Let me just double check here. Alright, yeah, we're all fit for parts worth using. As drivers and staff reach their peak age, their skills will slowly start to decline. What is their peak age? How do you find that out? Maybe it'll tell you somewhere. I don't know. KO sitting with bad form. Okay. Oh. Oh man. Just like last episode, I got some jokes. Pretty good. 17 lap race. Let's get some soft knowledge. Or hope we get some. Now. I'm just gonna leave it like that. What do you get? You get 8. You're gonna. Sorry, super soft. It's okay. I doubt that's exactly what you guys are gonna take, but one can try. Well, we're learning super soft. At least that's good for Schwartzman, I guess. Okay. You both put new sets of super softs. That is not what I wanted. Because now you're not going to have anything left for the race because you're going to use them in qualifying. Frustration. Gotta blow my nose. Just give me a sec here. Alrighty. I didn't even look at the positionings in practice. I was so focused on the fact that they used all the tires. I'm upset. Can you tell? What kind of setup information is this? Come on, man. Not ideal at all. You need a little stiffer. Alright, so that was good. That was very poor. It doesn't tell me much at all. See where that gets us, I guess. That should at very least be good. I probably need downforce though. That really didn't. Actually, that was a little bit. See where that is. Good, great, great. That's better. So that's. Wait, that's good. That's poor. So we need a little more downforce. If that's poor and that's good, those are fairly close. So this is barely going to be great. Okay, we'll see where that gets. I feel like you probably want to go a little stiffer as well. That's good. And that's great. So maybe you want a little bit longer. It's probably just going to be another good, but they're great. Schwartzman and Mazepin, identical times. Was identical times. So it goes Haas front row, King Racing second row for this race. We did meet our sponsor objective for quali, so we gained 575,000. Now, gotta try and pull something off here because we cannot let both Haas cars finish in front of us. If we like staggered them, like Haas, us, I'd be okay with that. Because they wouldn't really be able to gain too much ground. Yeah, I went the wrong way. Alright. Well, you have to use these tires because you're stupid. There's a chance I can make... whatever. Not you. Why'd you both have to do that to me, man? I'm frustrated off that. You're gonna push off the first lap. But then it warms up a bit, so I feel like I don't have to do much with the tires, which will be nice. Doesn't seem like we're gonna get any rain, at least for the first half of the race. Both cars move past Matt. Oh, okay, we got first and fourth now. Let's go, Schwartzman. That was a pretty good start, without even having the first lap hero. KO fell a little bit. Alright, it's jumped to 21 degrees. I'm going to back off your tires, and I am going to back off your engine, get some of that fuel back. I'll push your tires a little longer, though. Schwartzman's looking pretty good to start this race. Got a 2-second gap over second here for Schwartzman. That's pretty good. I think Schwartzman still holds the fastest lap. Oh, maybe not though, considering he just said 2 personal best sectors, but neither were purple. Oh, okay. Schwartzman has the fastest lap. Good. New personal best 1. Still looking good. Personal best sector 2. And another fastest lap for Schwartzman. Schwartzman loves that 3rd sector. Turn the time up a little faster here. Look at him go. He's just flying. I've been thinking about changing his strategy a little bit, but if he's going to keep going like this, I don't want to touch it. Oh, but he did not get the fastest 3 and does not get another fast lap. He gets personal sector 2. Ah! That was a rainbow of sectors. KO's climbed back up to 4th. Oh, it was pitted. That's probably why. Speaking of... we got... Yeah, let's send KO. Get you your tires before too many other people pit. attack. I'm going to go high just for this in-lap. I'll back you off the engine, but push your tire heat a little bit. Save a little bit of that fuel back. Got a couple more pit entries there. Schwartzman still set a new fast lap, but it was taken by Nattori. What do you got here, Schwartz? A good sector 1, a good sector 2. Schumacher set a fastest 2. Schwartzman retakes the fastest lap for now. I think we should probably pit. Let's throw you on some softs just to make sure we're okay. Your conditioning looks good. I'm going to save some of KO's fuel for now. Actually, no, we're not. We're super overtaking. A mistake! No! We can't afford that! KO's back up to 8th. Don't want to get too far past the good fuel mark. Schumacher has gained some time back on Schwartzman here. I think I got to attack my engine a little bit too since he's... Oh, now he's going pressing them tires. Schumacher's looking to take the lead back. Schwartzman's trying to say, no way, Jose. Sets a new best sector 1. Sets a new best sector 2, as well as KO. Personal best lap, but not the fastest lap. Schumacher's still going hard. Better conserve these tires a little bit. Well, just to get the temperature back down. Schumacher's using it to his advantage. Oh, now he's full dropping. So I'm going to go back to just mediums, which is still more aggressive than him, but I got the tire heat down. Going to get a little fuel back for the last couple of laps. Speaking of fuel, you got the amount to push. A couple seconds back. Should I super overtake you? Just to help gain some speed. You got a lap and a half to close, not even a lap and a half, just a little over a lap to close that gap on Mazepin. Oh, and I ruined your fuel. I didn't look enough. Now I'm going to conserve, and I'll just push the tire, because I'm stupid. At least conserving is actually getting some of it back decently. No! That was my fault. Still got points though. 2 points, I think. Would have been 1 or 2 more points if I didn't make him run out of gas. I shouldn't have pushed. It's kind of unreasonable. I thought maybe. But in the end, it did the opposite of what I was looking for. So we walk out of the weekend 12 points. Haas walks out with 10, so we still gain 2. Over Haas. We now have a 24-point gap with 5 races to go. Whew. Looks like we're going to have to wait a little bit for anyone's attributes to go up. And it's most likely, I'm going to say now, the next one to go up for our main 2 drivers is going to be KO's braking. The lace corner might be the first, but the rate that KO's braking is going is a lot higher than lace cornering. Oh well. Alright. Pit crew. I didn't really pay attention to if I needed to do anything with the pit crew going into the last race. Oh, excuse me. Just make sure all these high stat I don't lose. They're all 7-ish races. You need to get swapped. Wait, before I do that, let's just check everyone quick. 2 races. All you're good at is fixing. It's better than nothing, I guess. We got 7 races. We got 7 races. You know what? We have a lot of 7 races, so I'm just going to scatter a couple of them. 2 races. 7 races. 9 races. Alright. Now, I'm okay with the contract status of the crew. And not the greatest energy. Look at that. Take you out and put you in. We're getting close to a sub 2-second pit, which is pretty crazy actually. Do we have any energetic tire guys left? Not really. We got a decent fixer. The rest of the 19 for a race. Oh. So we got 18, 17, 16. Oh, but that's definitely the fixer. Do I... Just to give them a quick rest, I think... That didn't even change our pit time, so I'm actually more happy with that. I thought it might have fallen a little bit. Robert Schwartzman had to apologize. He was just playing. Calm down. I hate that interview. Like, if you're gonna stand by the podium, everyone knows they spray champagne everywhere. If you don't want to get covered in champagne, don't go. Gosh, I know it's a game, but like even real life, it's gotta be based off of something happening, right? Someone probably complained and they got covered in champagne. 17 days. We gotta wait. Oh, it's finished just after the race. Oh, no. Okay. 5 days after the race. Try to keep an eye on that as we go. Carlin, you got a factory upgrade. Politics vote, eh? Fashionista. Equality focused merit payments. No. There is absolutely no difference in prize money awarded to the top and bottom teams. Heck no. What's the point in that? That just totally defeats the purpose in trying to actually finish well. I don't want to see this league get to that. I don't assume this would pass, but I had to make sure. Wow. What? It's a good thing we used some extra powers. Thank you. I am keeping up the good work, doing my best. Thanks for recognizing my talents for once. Munich. Wait, is that not where we were just racing? It was. Different track? Was a different track. This one... Okay. This one's gearbox instead of braking. Which, looking at the graph, puts me in slightly better standings. Our car is falling. No. We got 80%. 3 days. Boop. So we're getting like 2.5. Oh yeah, exactly, like 2.5 a day. Ugh. So we'll be at about 87, 88, give or take, percent reliability on those. If we leave it like this, and yep, I'm good with that. Mail, ride handling facility. I'm really glad. Okay, but some other teams are outdoing us. I know it's expensive. Yeah, it is. Maybe if you tell the chairman in his pocketbook a little bit, his checkbook, whatever you want to call it. Don't be so stingy. Give us the money. Okay. I want it first. No. No. I feel confident. Okay. 2 hours? No! Why couldn't it be faster? Probably has no reliability though. Now, right. I have to do Schwartzman first, otherwise he's unhappy. You weirdo. That's good. All right. We're fit. I'm gonna go check the car bar. How are we not moving? Oh, I guess that... No, we did put on new brakes. Yet our suspension has been climbing. I mean, I guess it was... It is in the performance thinger. Is that the best knowledge we have for that? Nope. We can go one higher. We can go one higher with brakes too. Actually, everything that we can do, we can go one level higher performance-wise. And we got 5 races to try to do it. But I think the gearbox at this stage is important. But whether or not we'd be able to do that legendary gearbox and anything else is going to be a question, due to the fact that just getting the epic one took like a month. So, yeah. I gotta really try and find a good acceleration on this track because it's important. Oh, how many laps was it? Must be a long one. I'm bad at that sometimes. There's probably a way to check while I'm chilling here, but wait. Maybe not. All right. Okay, this is telling me that we have made improvements with our car. Because to start the year, all our practices, especially with Leist, was down here in like the 18 to like 22 region. Schwartzman is around like 10th. Now Schwartzman, the last few has been in the top like 4. Matthew's actually been around the top 10, or Matthias. So that tells me we are making improvements. Well, that, and I know that our drivers have improved a bit. Maybe not Matthias, but I'm really hard on him. But he brought it on himself. Got a 15% race trim. Oh, baby. I like that. Alright. What? Okay, we got good handling. That's good. But I don't know where this is supposed to be. Oh, that was pointless because I gotta move the downforce still. That's poor. That's very poor, so it's not going to be on the right side. See that. That's good. Oh. Okay. Hope that's worth it. Take whatever tire, I don't care. That's okay. I'm gonna turn this down just ever so slightly. And that was great. It's definitely on that side. That's good. That's poor. I don't know if I want to go that far, but I feel like that's not far enough. Wait. Oh.
Okay. I'm content with that.
Hopefully it's decent.
Hey, KO. Alright. Still made our top 3, which means we get a couple bucks. Bam. Good job, KO. Alright, race time. Race trim and pit stops. And then I'll give you race trim, super overtake mode. Now, got 19 laps. And we run into some rain. So we definitely do want those intermediates. Oh yeah, baby. I love it. Oh yeah. 97. Woo! I was about to say 100. 99? What are you talking about? Alright, temperatures are about 20 degrees, so the high temperature won't be super hard to deal with, so I'm just going to go push. And we're just going to go kind of conservation of more or less for now. Not going to push too hard and use all the fuel off the bat. And the race is going. I got to rip to the washroom. Thank you for your patience. I will be right back. I see the crew has fallen a little bit here. Let's go, KO. You got super overtake, we'll use it. And he fell even further. Okay. There's a lot of traffic. Schwartzman, that was not a great corner. You kind of held back KO there. And we got a driver out of the race. So far it doesn't look like we're going to get any rain after this, but we're only 3 laps in, so we can't see too much further. We're currently not sitting any points. Haas is at first place. High Tech is a 3rd and a 4th. That's not ideal for us, but like we said, we're still early in this race, so lots can change. Come on, Schwartzman, take that 6th place. Mainly, we got roughly 3-ish laps, maybe 4, that we gotta worry about the rain and still try to get out of these tires. I know you've been stuck behind him. Do something about it. pushed your tires and you're just falling back. So, I don't know what you want me to do. Mazepin's looking for the pass on Schwartzman. Alright. The rain's about to stop. I can go about probably... Actually, I think maybe the play... What do we got left? 14 laps. Temperature drops... Oh, but it starts raining at 14. How much is it going to rain, though? Oh, man. This is good. I think I got to wait one more lap. Hey, welcome back to the stream. How's it going? Hope you're having a good day. We're just continuing to fight to stay in the lead of the drivers or the team championship and try to get ourselves up to F1 by the end of the season. This race is not going ideally, though, admittedly. I could still, actually, technically, I think I could still pit them both, but... So the rain does look like it picks up on lap 14, which gives us about 7 laps. So I might throw KO on some softs here. Because the wetness on the track's about to go down significantly, and I think at the moment this is the strategy that might help us back into the points. We got to take advantage of a dry track while we can. Okay. Just get a little heat in those tires. We'll pit you now. Just want to double check that extra forecast center level or building would be real nice at a moment like this, so I knew exactly how the race was going to finish. But we got Notori, looks like he's pitting 2. A few people hit the pit. Just about got past Notori in the pit. Would have been pretty nice. Yeah, it's pretty dry. Most people have switched to mediums. Maybe that will give me the edge I need. Or they're trying to play till the end of the race, and I'm planning for another stop. How will this story go? You're good. How about me? I am doing pretty good as well. I dog sat for my parents over the weekend and KO crashed. That sucks. Yeah, that did suck. That's okay. As long as you're okay. Hopefully you're not injured out of this. How was your weekend, though? Did you have a good weekend? Schwartzman putting in good lap times. You love to see that. It's pretty much my only focus now. I need you to keep putting in good lap times right now while you have the tire advantage. Try and build as much of a gap to as many people as possible and maybe close in front of you. Which looks like you're kind of doing on Notori there. Maybe not. Notori's got some pace. Oh, Calais going out. It's not ideal. This hurts. On lap 11. We got a couple more laps with this tire. Yes, I had a baseball game and destroyed the other team 17-2. Dang! First you go off in Rocket League, now you're going off in baseball.
You know what I'm getting a sense of? A lot of offensive skill here. That's pretty cool, though. Great. Did get past Notori. Awesome. We're losing ground on Schumacher, though, unfortunately. Just want to know, if I were to pit you right now, you come out 9th? Oh, no. Maybe I should have hit the mediums and just said screw it. There's like 5 laps of wet track. I might not be the only one that hits the intermediates, actually. Do I want to do it this lap or the next lap? I think if I go in this lap, I'll come out and start and get wet. And by the time I get some heat, my tires will be perfect. That's the plan. Okay, let's push. Let's go, Schwartzman. Oh, look at that. The rain's already coming down. This might be actually wonderful. Because by the time I actually get onto the track, there'll be some moisture. This is timing well. We pitched 1 2/3 inning, 5 strikeouts. In other words, all 5 outs you got were strikeouts. Nice. That's good. That's awesome. Oh yeah, we're seeing some people pit. Looks like they're going for the tire change. This could be working well. I'm excited. Let's go, let's go, let's go. How many people are going to pit? Are you pitting? No. Are you pitting? No. Yep. Okay, we'll see. We'll see, I guess. A couple people hit the pit. We now have nothing but dry tire people in front of us, which actually I think was the case before. But we're definitely gaining the ground. This is going very well. We do have a big gap on the guys in front. Come on, you gotta get past this guy before Notori passes you. I was hoping that you'd put up a better fight against Notori since you put up a good one against me. Notori is going. Notori's attacking them tires. We're like 2.5 laps. We're sitting 6th for 1 point. Now we're 5th. Notori is just chasing us. Every move we make, they're right there to follow. Come on, can we stick this and them not? Oh! We're slightly delayed, but I'm going to back off these tires. Okay. We're starting to catch up to 3rd. We got like a lap and a half to do it. As long as it keeps getting wetter, this is good for us. Notori has some condition issues. Oh, that hurt us. No. Get past Schwartzman, dang it. Oh my gosh. What the heck was that, dude? Come on. Sorry you just got on and saw the notification? Oh, no worries. No worries at all. Glad you're here. Good to see you again. What is going on, Schwartzman? Why do you keep just running into the rear of people? Like, go around. You should be the one in 2nd. Well, on the bright side, I guess Mazepin didn't get any points. Schwartzman should have finished higher, but just decided to drive into the back of every car he came up on. Oh, I wish KO could have been in that race. Not ideal for the standings. So most people did end up going back to the intermediate, but not everyone. Schumacher had enough pace on those dry laps to have it not really matter. It's such a big gap. Yeah. Oh, and he got the fastest time, so they gained 6 points back in the championship. Now we're only up by 18 with 4 races to go. Can I own Lewis Hamilton? I could. Technically, yes. Well, I can hire him as a driver or whatever, yes. However, being in F2, he will not want to sign with me. But he is here. I can show you that once this does it save. Okay, go to drivers, go to scouting. There he is, right there, Lewis Hamilton. Ooh, his morale's low. Yeah, see, doesn't want it. Not interested. I'm not up to his standards. It's a lot of traits, holy. Alright, so our new gearbox is done. Woo! Okay, what do we got? Engine, front wing, gearbox. 38 days. 38 days. We got brakes. Okay. How long will it take to build ourselves this gearbox? 33 days. So it will be done before the next race, but that's a braking race. How many days do we have left in the season? 87. So we do need brakes really bad. I think it'll be smart for us to get said brakes. Well, that would be nice to have. So this is done 3 days after the race. So we'll have plenty of time to throw the reliability into it and get some of that performance up. It needs almost 100. Woo! Okay. Wow, it must really be hard to get him. Yeah, you pretty much need to be like a top dog team in F1 for like Lewis or Max, any of those like full potential, full skill guys. But yeah, 38,000 to build brakes. Dang. Wait, just make sure I did this right. So we got 50 plus 40 plus 25 because that's the best we can get. Plus 25. Okay. So we technically did get a new gearbox for this upcoming race, so that is good. We have to wait before we do anything with it. What do we got to hire? Brutal. Same to. Not interested in you. Alright, now let's go through our mail. Armstrong sets searing pace. Schumacher wins tight qualifying battle. Car conditioning, yada yada yada. Interview, what do we got? KO has claimed that your brakes. Yes, I know. We need HQ. You know that, William. How many times do I gotta say it? So we got 4 races. That's a lie. Maybe partially because of the top 3s helping with the payment bonuses, but even if everything goes to crap, like 4.4 mils, we still got 6, 8. I'm not good at math, don't judge me. About 8 mil that we could spend. Worst case scenario. I think we get another sponsor. Yeah, we do get another sponsor before the end of the season as well. So let's just see. This could be really stupid. I really want one of these two, but I think we play it safe for now until we do have that sponsorship open up, and then we know how much kind of wiggle room we got, I guess. So let's advance to the car repair is complete. We can approve the part. 17 days, useful gearbox. If I take that off, then it's 18. It does have a lower red zone, though. So really, I don't need to have it as high. Okay. I'll check on it in a little bit to see how it's going, I guess. A few days. Really, I only need it around like a 70%. So I got 10 days. Oh yeah, I think we're doing all right. Cool. Okay. Oh, that was a good weekend for the Williams there. 3rd for Albon, 6th for Latifi. Woo! Keeping themselves from getting relegated. Down to F2, that's good to see. We're just all doing good. 14 lap race, fairly long laps, chance of rain. Everything's spec. No, it's not. Oh, the crucial parts are spec. Super soft, soft, medium. It's fairly good for tire wears. Ooh. Wonder what the temperature's going to be. Rainy, not ideal. I wanted a sunny race with good temps. Compared to the top. Yeah, I know. Calais Night Club Shame. Okay. Still not 5-star. All right. How are we looking here? Really? Really? Oh, the brakes didn't finish. Wait, did I know that was going to happen? I don't know. 78%. Some talk about us doing good so far. Alright, some more parts to fit here, crew. You gotta go first because you'll complain. Just the one part. Okay. So, hopefully that helps us. Okay. Schwartzman, we'll go with this. We'll get a little bit of his pay, sponsorship. I don't know, man. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it like that. The crews are gonna mess with it a bit anyways. This is one of these tracks, isn't it? You kind of just gotta diagonal it. I hate them. How many laps do you get on a medium tire here, bud? 14. Well, you know what? Screw it. Let's get some medium tire knowledge just in case it doesn't rain during the race. Not too shabby. Get that medium tire knowledge. Come on. Not gonna get it. Dang it. Ugh. Why y'all do this to me? Guess we'll go super softs. Oh, what brutal setups. Sorry, you're back. Had to go for a sec. No worries, all good. Currently dealing with some rough setups. Very poor, so you need some understeer. I don't know if that's enough. Maybe it is. That's poor. You need bigger gears. Okay. See where that gets us, I guess. Oh my gosh. What went on here? Hey, we got an excellent though. That's good news. That's very poor. That's okay. So we need a little bit more out of that. That's good. That's okay. We need less downforce. Maybe that. And we'll try that. Okay. Hopefully this is a lot better looking. I deserve to have so many more subs. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I mean, they come, they come. They don't, they don't. It's all good. I do this because I enjoy doing this, so. And it's fun to talk to you guys. I enjoy that. What the heck? Oh! Sorry, that might have been loud. I was like, what's going on in quality? This is brutal, and then KO. BAM! Look at that time difference. Wish he started with a gap like that in the race. That'd be nice. We still met that sponsor objective, which is good. That means not as big of a hit come the end of the race with the payments. Race trim, tire changes, and then we'll go race trim, super overtake mode. First half is sunny. What's the temperature? 18, and it does warm up, and it's 14. Ooh. Now, do I do it? Ha, yeah, I do it. I'm gonna do it. 14 to 16. 14 is the low. Usually I'm trying to stretch it when it's like 14. It's usually like 12 to 14. So I think we gotta do it. Wait. Still not. Okay. And that's a good setup.
Got 14 laps. How many does this get you? 9. Medium gets you 1 more lap. That does not sound right. We'll start you with a super soft. Oop. We got a little heat in there off the first lap, I guess. Alright, and unfortunately, all the coffee and water I've been drinking is making me have to go to the washroom again. Look at the difference. Oh my gosh. If you would have told me KO was first and Schwartzman was starting 12th, I would not have guessed that. When do I think I'll do another Rocket League stream? Probably tomorrow. If not tomorrow, probably at least Thursday. But as of right now, I do plan to do a Rocket League stream tomorrow. But before we get too far into this race, I gotta rip to the washroom again. I will be right back. Thank you for your patience. Okay, I am back. Do I know what time? I try to do referee start around like 10, 11 my time. Right now it's 11:30 for me. So I guess I don't know what time it is for you, but basically, in other words, I plan to have the stream started tomorrow by this time tomorrow. I wish to turn those tires down. Schwartzman, this is not going well. I'm gonna go watch KO. Schumacher 4th. Mazepin is in last. I wonder if he ran wide or something. I mean, I missed it, of course, but... So there it's 1:30. Okay, so you're 2 hours ahead. So I guess around noonish for you tomorrow is when I plan to get going with it. Oh, we do see some rain at the end. Okay. So I want to make these tires last for both. I know Schwartzman's will, so I'm going to push his tires a little bit further. Got to make sure KO's last. He's losing time to Iwasa, but Iwasa's pushing his car and tires a lot harder. Wait, you just remembered. What'd you remember? Come on, Schwartzman. Oh, Mazepin's climbing, Schwartzman's falling. Ooh. Iwasa's pitting.
Now I have a 7.2 gap over Schumacher. Oh, it gets really wet. Pretty fast. The temperature drops. I gotta get a couple more laps out of you, KO. Schumacher's closing in on him too. You're homeschooled and you go to a group every Tuesday, so you won't be able to watch? Oh. That's okay. I mean, you could always, if you wanted, not saying you have to, you could always go back and watch it after too. They do stay up on my channel as kind of videos, long videos, I guess. But like I said, don't have to. But I also plan to have another Rocket League stream on Thursday as well. Oh my god, I did not realize that I was pushing your tire so hard. We are now lap 10. And it's not raining yet. But you need to pit. You only have a 5-second gap over Schumacher. Yee! Schwartzman's going to go one more lap. Oh, they've already put the interns on. Mind you, Schwartzman, you're far enough behind. We would not double stack. Whoa, how did you get so close? My tire wore that bad that you caught that fast? You just caught up like 5 seconds in a lap. That's insane. Okay, wait. No, Schwartzman, you are going to pit too since the rain started. No more one stop for you. Oh, and Schumacher pitted at the same time. That's not good. I'm hoping everyone else in front just straight up, no one else puts any... Actually, you know what? If they pit, that wouldn't be bad. So that would like guarantee me getting in front. If they don't pit, I should still be able to get in front. Just due to the difference in tire and wetness on the track. Look at this. We're already catching Armstrong. Got worn tires. A few people hit the pits. KO is back into 4th. Unfortunately, Schumacher took the lead, and that's not what we want. If Schwartzman could find a way into the points, it'd be awesome, but I feel like it's highly unlikely. Cole, keep going! Yes! Cole's in 2nd. Okay, that's actually huge. Help makes the Haas point gap not as strong. Come on, Schwartzman, we need you to catch up. But Thursday, yes, 100% will. You will Thursday? Perfect. Well, I look forward to seeing you on Thursday. And also, I hope you have a good time at your group tomorrow. And I will do my best to have a good race, or not race, games in Rocket League tomorrow for you. If I don't, I apologize in advance. There are 2 laps. Schwartzman, you need a little bit more. You seem like you're in a fairly grouped pack here. Can you make up 3 positions? I really don't think you can. Ah! I thought I changed that. Oh, and he did it! He was looking for 5th. But I'm going to have to back off his engine so he doesn't run out of gas. Come on, Schwartz. Alright. Alright. That softens the blow a little bit more. The fact that he got into 6th, that's a single point. I do not know who got fastest lap. I'm hoping it was not Schumacher, because that will hurt me a little bit. And I might be able to play Saturday, but I don't know if you play with viewers when you're not streaming. I do. Sometimes. It kind of depends. Whether... I don't always... Like, if I'm playing Rocket League and not streaming, it's probably usually late in the evenings for a couple games, but... I don't play... well, I played it a lot more offline last season, but admittedly, I enjoyed last season a lot more than I'm enjoying this season. And I enjoyed the Rocket Pass, a lot more last season than I do this season. So I feel like that's kind of a contributor into that. And Haas gained another 3 points on us. We are holding a 15-point gap with 3 races to go. Jeez, I'm getting nervous. Haas is slowly catching. I'm hoping 15 points is enough to hold them back. Come on, level up your braking. Come on, I want to see it. Oh. Awkward. I was hoping it would go up. Shucks. Yeah, this season is bad. Yeah. I mean, like, I get that it's mainly, like, a game that's a younger audience and stuff. So I'm not trying to harp too much on it or anything. But that being said, it definitely ain't for me. And I like 1 or 2 tires in it, and that's about it. Like, I don't care for the vehicle. I don't care for really any of the liveries or the paints or decals or anything like that. Honestly. Why are these bad? These are bad. Oh, this was a rough weekend for the pit crew by the looks of it. I'm gonna have to throw a 15. Yeah, the new car is ugly. The teeth wheels, oh my gosh, don't get me started. Oh, I know. Oh, I'm trying not to be bothered by it, but those teeth wheels are just disgusting. So let's get ourselves a good gearbox here. Wash it, like, get our gearbox all like really good and stuff, and that'd be like the only spec part in F1 or something. Who would? I know, that's literally what I wonder as well. Who would think of those things? And why? I'd love to have Schumacher. Oh, look at that. He's open to discussing terms. But I do gotta say, I do like our drivers. So I don't know if I'm, I mean, Schumacher, like a wunderkind. He's gonna max out when it comes to potential for sure. Deceleration. I'm honestly going to pop that off quick, just so this goes a little faster. Gearbox doesn't matter a whole lot. 17 days, it's done 7 days after. You did like the season rewards for the ranks. I don't know if I've actually really looked at them, to be honest. I don't know if I looked at them. Like the rewards from the end of last season or the ones that you get for this season? I don't think I looked at either, but to be completely honest. And our gearbox just fell somewhere. Cool. Just kidding. Why did that drop a day? I don't understand. Well, this season, the goal explosion? Oh. Okay. Ow. I don't mind the, sorry, loud chair. I did see I think it's the bronze goal explosion reward thing from the end of last season for, like, your rank rewards or whatever. I did see the bronze one. I don't know if I've seen any others. I didn't play a whole lot of ranked. I don't know if maybe I got the silver and gold too, maybe, but I've seen a couple of people use the bronze one, and that's why that one at least is in my head. I'll have to go give them another glance, though. The silver is bad. You can barely see it. Fair enough. I get that. Or I can get that. I notice even sometimes when, just like after a game and like someone is ranked silver, sometimes I have to double take it. And kind of reprocess it. What do you want? We'll improve our wind tunnel? What are we improving right now? What are we improving right now? Building simulator. Where's the wind tunnel? Sure, why not? Heck. I'll go back and I'll go, yeah, sure. We're building it right now. What does that trait do? I want to see that. Morale, that's it. He was already like maxed out, wasn't he? Ooh, I should look into a new mechanic. New second mechanic. Gerald Tyler. Like Lug's good. Got full potential. He's cheap. What is this still doing here? This was from the beginning of the season. It's for the lead designer. What do we got for race mechanics, though? Oh, there's a couple good ones. Bet you they don't want to come here, though. I'll keep you in mind. So once we get promoted, maybe they'll accept us. Let's see. Hopefully they don't sign with someone before that. I'd be sad. F2 to award points for pole position? What?
That seems a little weird. I get it to an extent, I guess. But like, come on, man. Okay. What's the next race? It's a gearbox. So let's go back, put that on. We'll give it some more reliability. Throw those on too. Why not? Bam. Okay. If I do a weekend Rocket League stream sometime, you'll be on in a hurry. Sounds good. Generally, my weekend streams are more evenings. Sometimes I'll do like a daytime. I don't know if I've maybe one or two like weekend day Rocket League streams, but I generally they're more during the week. At least that's how it's gone in the past. Sometimes it's kind of just what I'm feeling that day. But I've kind of enjoyed the going back and forth between this and Rocket League the last, 2 weeks? And not getting too stale on one thing, you know. Get a little bit of a switch up. This is going to be a high speed. This downforce might be too much. Sure, throw you out on the hards. It's a 14-lap race. If you make them last, we'll try that one stop again. Okay, that is perfect. To like a little later in the day. Nice. You like it too, the difference in games? Perfect. I've kind of been thinking about streaming like Apex Legends as well, but there's a catch with that. I'm not good at that game. I enjoy the game, but I am not good at that game. But if I were to stream it, I generally want one or two guys that I could play with, you know, and talk to, and if I was streaming it. Love that game, same. What do you play it on? You got a console that you play on? Or are you on PC? Oh, we got 2 excellents and an okay. Switch, that's all you have other than a Wii? Hey, Switch is pretty cool though. I've never had one personally, but I've definitely used buddies here and there, and they're pretty cool. I've definitely thought about getting one on and off a lot. But for a long time there, I had an Xbox, I had a PS4, and a PlayStation, or no, PC, sorry. I do that all the time. I don't know why. But so I didn't really think, well, and a Wii, but I didn't really think it made sense for me to get a Switch as well. But I no longer have my PlayStation. I gave that to a buddy. Do I need more downforce or less? I feel like less. No, I feel like more. Can you hook a mic into the Switch? Like a headset? I assume so, or no? Or like one of their controllers or whatever. They are fun, but it definitely has their downsides. Well, that's fair enough. I mean, really, if you think about it, everything can kind of have its downsides, but just gotta try and look at the upsides. And what makes them good and unique, you know? This is just quality, right? Yeah. Yes, you can? Nice. I kind of assumed so, but I've really... Anytime I've used one or whatever, it's always just been like at a buddy's house and we're all just playing like Mario Party or Mario or Kart or something like that, where we're all kind of like at the same location. So it never really came to a circumstance where a mic may have been needed. Oh, look at that. Look at that. We got a front row lockout for quali. It was by... Oh, that was close. That was so close. Oh, that was so close. Mario Kart is so fun. I love Mario. I haven't played it in so long, though, but I used to be able to kick anyone's butt when it was, you know, Mario Kart back on the Wii. I was pretty good at that. I was pretty good back in the day on my DS, too. I failed a lot, though. It took me a while to get good on DS. I was also the best of all my friends when it came to the iPhone version. But I had to retire from that. .001. Yeah, that's crazy. But at least it was in the advantage for us. So, I'm good with it. So we needed less downforce. Noted. Where was the excellent? Was right there. Boom, boom. Close. That's good. That's great. So we're gonna go boop. Now good. One more. Alright, we're back on the excellent. Hopefully we find an excellent with that as well. Getting into the lap or race. And of course it starts with rain. So I can't try my one stop or my no stop strategy with Schwartzman like I wanted to. And it gets cold, so that might have been risky anyways. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise. Yeah, Wii is fun. I'm going to get a gaming one though, Mike. Nice. Do you have any specific ones you're looking at for mics? I personally I'm a pretty big fan in Turtle Beaches. I used a lot of Turtle Beaches growing up. Currently I just have the Razer Kraken headset, but I don't use the mic. I use a Blue Snowball for the mic. So my headset's basically just for hearing stuff.
I wish the volume levels on this one were a little bit better, though. If I'm being honest, it seems like a lot of the time everything's more quiet than anything with this headset. Even when I have the volume of everything cranked. Which has made me think a lot more about the days I used to have Turtle Beaches. You're looking at those exact ones, the Turtle Beach? Nice. Yeah, no, they're a pretty good headset. They've got a lot of different styles and variations and all that to suit different needs, which is pretty cool. I think, anyways. So it's... And KO dropped to third. Let's get that back. Yeah. KO takes second place back. Sportsman's pushing. KO's pushing. Trying to get some of that gap over third place. Using some fuel to do it. Back you off a little bit. Just keep pushing your tire. Doing good. We're doing good. Super soaked. Oh, so the people that were on the wet tires already pitted and put on dries, and the track is soaked. But it looks like it's going to rain again. I am happy to see, however, Mazepin put on a set of hards, which means he's going to start falling back. Might gain some of that time back around lap 7. But for now, somehow he's still in 11th. The rain stopped. It's not going to rain for a couple more laps. I want to get a few more laps out of these tires. Everyone... That was so weird. They switched back to intermediates. Are you seeing this? The track is starting to dry. Like, it gets soaked. Like, to the wettest degree. And they put on the dry tires. Like, complete dry tires. And then the track starts drying out. And they put on intermediates. I'm so confused. So confused. Gonna start raining again around lap 8-ish. So I'm going to, since it pretty much rains again for the rest of the race, I'm just going to throw you on another set of interns. No changes queued. What? Oh, awkward. That would have been really bad if you just drove into the pits and not changed tires or nothing. Let's get some good pace out of this lap. Is it using patch or mod? I'm using the F1 2022 or F1 Manager 2022 mod from the Steam Workshop. That gives me the actual driver lineups and drivers of real life. And I like it. It's pretty cool. It's going well so far using that mod. I've enjoyed it. Oh, I better make sure I pit you. Yeah. Gotta pay attention to that engine. Okay. Yeah, it didn't like cost anything or anything like that to subscribe to the mod. So I figured, why not try it? Especially since the goal is to be going up to the F1 Championship League. I figured it'd be kind of cool to be racing with the actual F1 teams and drivers and stuff like that once I get there. Currently 3 races left. We're holding first place in F2, so we're looking good for that promotion. Should save some fuel. I can push you. We are looking good this race, though. This is good. This race could probably single-handedly almost secure. Oh, right, we gotta watch that engine. Oh, unless something goes wrong with KO's car. Got 3 accidents. Or crashes, whatever. Woo! I don't know if KO's going to be able to hold off Schumacher. I could push his engine, definitely, but that's just not the case. We got 3 laps to try and make that engine. We got a big gap over. You know what? I think we just secure the double podium. Save that engine. How's our condition here? We're just looking. We can finish the race with pushing the Schwartzman just to make sure he doesn't lose that lead over Schumacher. Because as of right now, we're still going to gain points over the Haas team. With Mazepin back in 16th. That's huge for us. Anyway, using push takeover mode can be effective with engine or spare parts. Yeah, so the harder you push your engine, like you use more fuel consumption, but it also wears down your parts faster. So like I have a good relation with K.O. Collet and his mechanic that gives me the super overtake mode. But I burn through fuel super fast and the conditioning super fast. I didn't actually mean to click that. I gotta definitely invest a little bit more reliability into the engine, I guess, for KO. But this is a good weekend. We definitely needed this. Help us in the standings, and pretty much should guarantee that by the end of the season we will get that promotion. Because it'll be pretty hard, I think, for Haas to make up the ground now after a strong weekend like that. But I hope that answered your question. And it's like it's kind of the same with the tires too. You push them, which is like the one stage above just like normal or average. And then you also can attack, but the higher up you go, you get more performance, but you also your tires start heating up a lot and wearing out more. So it's kind of just trying to find a happy balance with all the pushing and conserving, or when to attack, when not to attack kind of thing. But Schumacher's making a push for first place in the drivers, but we regain a 23-point gap with 2 races to go. That's huge. Okay, you got it. Thank you. No problem. I'm glad I could help. Any other questions? Feel free to ask. I'll do my best to answer them. KO new trait. What'd you get? Dodgy neck. No! Your braking went up, but your fitness it's like non-existent. You're still definitely worth using over Matthias, though, in my opinion. Because as we've seen in the last season, Matthias just couldn't get it done. Not up to spec, which gave us the motivation or the push that we needed to go out and pick up KO, our driver of the future. All right. So, not everyone got their stamina back like I was hoping. What do we got to hire? Give me something good.
No. Come on. Ah. Disappointing. Wait. Go back. Okay. You want as little liability factor as possible here. We got some fairly worn out crews. Throw an 18. Throw to 17. Everyone needs to rest. Okay, well, I guess that's hopefully gonna have to make do. Accept interview. We've been through this. If you're gonna complain about the champagne, don't go near the podium. 8 weeks. Oh, that's pretty much the rest of the season. If not, is. No, that definitely will be the rest of the season. The last 2 races. I don't want to sound like a jerk, but I mean, at least it was KO and not Schwartzman. Because Schwartzman's still fighting for the driver's lead. The team seems fairly locked up, though. 2 races to go. However, a lot can happen, but it's my evaluation. Bump that a little bit. 12 days to learn new legendary gearbox. You just found some Turtle Beach ones on Amazon for $25. Make sure to check the reviews and all that just to make sure that they're all right. I mean, it could be a good introduction pair kind of thing, and I don't know, but just try to make sure when you're looking through the options, you're seeing the feedback. Where did I download this? This is from the Steam store. It's called Motorsport Manager. It's really fun. There's all sorts of different like race series that you can do. I'm currently just doing the F1 type single seater. There's also like I think the Indy cars. You can get like the NASCAR type thing. But yeah. It's a fairly old game, I guess. It's probably like 8 years old. Came out in 2014, I think. But or at least that's some around there. 14, 15, 16, something like that. Mid-20 teens. I really enjoy this game. Oh, really? What's going on? But yeah, I really enjoy it. Even just like as a time killer to do playing offline 2016. Sweet. Just as like a time killer when you don't really have a whole lot going on, or you're looking to kind of test different managerial styles with yourself against yourself kind of way. I love doing those things. At least that's what the thing says. Yeah, that's what I thought. And like when you first start out, I'm pretty sure you start in the year 2016. But when setting up the stream and entering the game I'm playing, it says 2014, so I get confused. I don't really know. It is what it is, I guess. Either way, it's a fun game, I think. But I like these style of games. I like picking my own brain, trying different things. One thing, if you're getting this game and you plan to do something like this, like a playthrough or whatever, I definitely recommend finding a pay driver, at least one, because it really does make a difference when you're trying to build your team up in your facilities. If you can save as much money as you can in areas while not necessarily hurting yourself, like you can find some decent drivers, especially when you're like just starting. You find some decent drivers very cheap, and it never hurts to have a pay driver in your reserve driver spot either, because you throw them into a practice and then 50% of whatever their pay driver sponsor is that they would pay you goes to you if they just practice. But if they're one of your drivers and they race, then you get the whole thing, and each championship you go up, the that paid driver sponsorship amount goes up as well. So like it really helps. Like when I was in F3, these two were both like 270,000 roughly, and then I moved up to F2, and now he pays 470,000. Go back, KO. He pays 562,000, almost 100,000 more than Schwartzman even. So it definitely helps. And if you can keep their contracts as low as possible, especially on the pay drivers, then you're basically just making money, which in turns you can use on your headquarters and your car and other areas of your team, you know? What does Matthews pay a sponsor? So my reserve driver sponsorship is actually better than my main drivers. Neat. Hey! Oh, excuse me, I got hiccups. Our new gearbox has come. Now, 2 races. Let's see. Our suspension, we're rated 3rd. What can we do? Plus 40. Actually, maybe we build a risky one. Plus 70. That's 30. This is 35. What will we have to... the max, though. I don't have time to build the max of it up. Yeah, make money, save money. Exactly. Oh, what do I do here? Our suspension seems to be better off. So maybe... that doesn't have much of a max. That does. Plus adding a legendary component. Because why not? Or driver braking plus 2? Dang. Do we do another... No, if we're doing that, we might as well do this one, because this is even more. Oh, but it's to the max! Okay. 31 to 46. It's an extra 15. It's an extra 15 and it's done a day sooner. Might as well, I guess, right? So the only thing that matters for these last 2 races is said gearbox. I think Do I build a risky gearbox? No. I have some weird suspicion that the gearbox is going to be spec when it comes to the F1. I don't know why, but I'm nervous about it. Okay. That's what I did. Okay. I'll build that. Hopefully it will actually have an effect on next year's car. I'll get that gearbox going. Okay. Guess that's where we're at. I feel more stressed than I should right now. Want this promotion. We need F1. $17 laps. It's a gearbox race. 7 days. How's the Okay. I feel like I have to do that. Everyone's just complaining about the HQs to me. I'm not doing everything I can financially. You get discounts on everything, literally. That's part of my managerial trait. Which I think has definitely saved me a few dollars. And after this race, we get our new sponsorship slot, or our slot opens up for new sponsorship, I should say. That's better English. So, I'm not going to leave you at home because you're still a better racer. You're going to have to be like Kevin Magnussen this past weekend for Haas, having a sore neck, but still putting in a good performance. Haas has been a pretty good story this year. Just putting that out there. All right. Big steps again when it came to gearbox. KO goes from a 910 to a 961. Schwartzman goes from a 961 to a 1011 and climbing. So that was everything, right? Yeah. Okay. Let's go back. Just gonna click this. Where do we sit now? 6th. We definitely went up. Let's go, baby. I'm hype. I'm hype. We got two races left. Alrighty. Let's get it. I'm excited. .23 lead in the team championship. And like a 5-point lead for Schwartzman over Schumacher when it comes to the drivers' championship. So a lot to play for in these last two races for Schwartzman still, for sure. So I think if we have to, we will use team orders to put him ahead of KO. But if KO's got the pace, then oh well. Would kind of be nice, though, to have a driver with that championship, driver's championship win boost, because it like ups marketability and some of the stats, like, or your traits for your driver, which would be nice to have going into F1, just that little bit extra. But time will tell. I think we're going to go with mediums. You're not supposed to be practicing. Why are you practicing? Well, too late now, I guess. You're practicing. Don't get the $270,000 from Matthias then, I guess. Or is this qualifying? Did we already practice? I don't think we practiced. Okay, I might have to learn the hards. No, that was practice. You're working on math? Hey, no apologies needed. You've seen how good my math skills have been so far this stream, so... And I didn't do great with math, so... Is he going up to F1 now? We got 2 more races. But we should pretty much be locked to get that promotion after those 2 races, once the season is done. So I'm pretty excited. I'm at Black Sea in person today. So excited. Some P just came out. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. We're going to go qualify the sweet spots. I'm going to go qualify super overtake mode. What a crappy setup. Okay, we got good. Thanks for changing the downforce a lot. Let me know what's going on with that. Goodness. Okay. So that's good. That's very poor, so I feel like we need a little bit more understeer. And that is okay. That is also okay. So we need some boop. Now, that's not very far from that, but I shouldn't have went that far. Boom. How's that? I feel like my acceleration needs to be lower. I don't know. We'll try it. We'll see where we're sitting after that one. Nice. I agree. It is nice. I'm excited. Like, after we go from a setup like that, how do you change to that? Honestly. You just need little tweaks. You need to change the whole gosh dang car, I swear. Oh. Sorry, just a little frustration, I guess. Just a little bit of a bump past. Maybe that'll get us an excellent downforce. That'd be nice. So this is good. That's poor. So yeah, we definitely need a little bit more understeer. Boom. Try that. That's great. That's very poor. I'm going to try a little more acceleration because that's what it seemed like we needed on the other car. I'm hoping this is going to get the job done. Time will tell. Do not have the greatest gearbox. Schwartzman starts the first half. Come on. Okay, gets back. Boys are back in town. Another front row lockout. This one, not as close. Oh! What a freaking quali for the Haas team. 18th and 22nd. Schumacher, literally, last place. What went on? Seriously, I'm not complaining. I'm excited. So, front row lockout, KO, then Schwartzman. I'm going to have to be that guy. I don't want to do it off the line. I feel like I gotta. No race trim. That's not ideal. Oh, we got triple excellence for KO. No wonder he got that quality lap. Let's go. And it's supposed to rain a bit. So the intermediates, I think, are the best option for both drivers. We'll go push, push. Boom. BRB. Sounds good. I'm about to actually have to hit the washroom again. But we got the brace going. The water through me is flowing. What the heck? KO runs wide. I try to allow the teammate through and he runs wide. Not ideal. Schwartzman will get that position back once there's a little bit more dampness on the track. I'm sure of it. But I will be back. I did the washroom. Thank you for your patience. Sorry about that. I grabbed myself a granola bar as well because I haven't eaten yet and I'm getting a little hungry. But Schwartzman is back in first, just like I thought. KO, after going wide on that first corner, all we wanted was him to let Schwartzman take first, and he went wide, and now he's right at the back of the pack, fighting with the Hosses. Does get past Schumacher briefly. Let's go check out this fight. Schumacher's got a decent gap. Back up his engine a little bit. KO's in 18th. There's a big pile in front of him. Can he get around it? No, he's just going to get stuck in it. That is not ideal. And he gets around one guy on awful tires. How is the wetness? So we're going to have... How many laps can you get out of a hard tire? 11. So we need to stretch these intermediates a little longer. How many can you get? 12. I could put you out now. I think I will. KO can go past. You're going to pit. Oh, and now you're 12 laps. Okay. Thankfully, they both do have... crap. I don't even know what I was saying. Schwartzman's climbing his way back up as more people hit the pit, and he makes a couple passes. He's now in front of Schumacher.
As the track dries out, he should be getting further and further away from Schumacher, which is awesome. Hopefully Schumacher gets caught up in the pack a bit. And Schwartzman makes a difference. And there everyone else goes into the pit. This is Schumacher's time to shine. He's got so much free air. He's got just about a 6-second gap over second place. This is going perfectly for Schwartzman. I hope I didn't just call him Schumacher. I feel like I did. If I did, I apologize in advance. Awasa. Ooh, wait a second. Safety car. No! Not what I wanted at all. Now everyone's going to catch back up. And I had a 10-second gap on second there. That was insane. This sucks. This is not a good safety car. We're going to save some fuel, though, while it's going. Speed it up a little bit just to get through it, because safety cars take a while. Maybe I should try to save the tires just a little bit. Since we have been pushing them, we got 8 laps to go. We got 70%, 80%. KO should be fine. I'm actually going to keep you neutral. Safety car's heading to the garage. Okay. We're going to go push. We're going to go high. We're going to go super overtake. We're going to go push. Schwartzman, get that lead back going. He's got half a second gap. Let's build it. Doohan does have a better performing tire. Hopefully ours will last a little longer. Conditioning's still looking okay. That rear wing, I gotta keep an eye on it. I'm actually gonna throw you into overtake mode just to get some of that fuel burn so it's not holding you back too much. KO is falling back. I'm gonna attack your tires. I want you to stay up. Any points you can get is huge. And KO goes back up into 7th. I love it. Now we're gonna see if he can climb into that 6th spot. Take a point. Schwartzman is buzzing out in first place. Sets the fastest lap. That's a huge point. What's the temperature? Not warm. I gotta keep pushing these tires a bit. Not really. Can't really afford to. Another new fastest sector 2. But a bad sector 3 because I turned his tire attack down. Got 4 laps to make 40% and 45% your tires work. KO dropped back to 8th. We've got 2 Haas's sitting in the points now. They've been making good positions in this race, starting at the back of the pack. KO had a rough start to the race, which definitely did not help him at all. Got 2.5 laps. I want to get some more heat in these tires. I want to wreck the tires. The Schwartzman can hold on to first. That's huge when it comes to the drivers. Schumacher pitted, now back into 16th. I know you want to pit, but you got to make this last lap and a half stick on these tires, bro. Let's get a little bit of heat. You can push these tires as well. Djokovic is just under 2 seconds back. Hopefully that is enough. Got half a lap to go. Djokovic is slowly catching, but it's not going to be enough. We are going to come home with a first place with Schwartzman. It's exactly the kind of race he needed. Schumacher finishes 16th, doesn't get a single point, which is even bigger. And now, no matter what Schumacher does, he cannot win, which means Schwartzman just guaranteed first place in drivers. And we are also guaranteed first place in the team championship, which means we are guaranteed the opportunity to get promoted. That was a lot of guarantees. And we still have a race to go. This last race, we could have both drivers crash, and it won't matter. Because no matter what they do, they could get first and second with the fastest lap, and they'll only get 18 points. Schumacher could win with the fastest lap and only get 12, which means He cannot catch Schwartzman. He's guaranteed best possible scenario for Schumacher. He'll be 1 point behind Schwartzman. So that is exciting as heck. And even them coming first and second with that extra lap point, they can only get 18 as a team max, which means they can't catch us in this either. Oh, let's go. That promotion, I can smell it. It's so good. So good. But now that we know we're getting promoted, hopefully we get a good sponsor deal that we can put into investing in another HQ department. Home race winner. Let's go. That was your home race? I didn't even know. Exciting race, exciting time. Now I'm definitely keeping Schwartzman for next year. I mean, I was 95% sure I was going to because, well, the 2 seasons we've had him, he's absolutely... That first year in F2, he absolutely carried the team. And this year, again, putting the team on his back. KO doing a good job in that second driver spot, coming third, guaranteeing that we get this driver or the team championship, getting points when we needed it. It was huge. Huge. That literally KO made the difference and is the reason why ultimately we were able to clinch. Schwartzman has done brilliantly. He deserves every last drop. He's done well this season, but he's been supported by a great team. The driver's just... Nah, I'm going to say he's good. I'm going to say he's good. He deserves it. He did awesome. And he's been awesome for this team. And with the performances he's been putting in, how would it be fair for the team or for him for us to not continue with him at least one more year? So definitely not signing this one. This is bad. This is trash. These are all trash. Do I just take the 14 race, get another offer next season? Since it's the same fixed pay, less than half the time. I think this, just because we're not going to get new offers by the end of the season, I think that's the way we're going to go. We will get 1, 2, 3 new next season when we move up to F2, because there's 20 to 22 races in the F1, and there's only 12 here. We got 17 days to the next race. We got 7 days till our breaks come in. Want to get these grinding as much as possible, as much performance in them as possible. I want these to go up as much as possible as well, just because they're important for this race. Mind you, we already have everything locked up, so let's get our brakes as high as possible and the suspension as high as possible. Might as well slap a little reliability in, because why not? Well, there. The pig almost cut that in half. Not like we really needed to, but... Alright! About to get our brakes. Don't remember if they were risky or not. I think they were. I think they were. Brakes finished. Now, Got no time to build anything else, so we won't. We're going to come to here. It is a risky one. Take that back off. These need all the help they can get for these last few days. Get back to HQ. Let's see here. Nope. Not yet. Maybe at the end of the season when we get our payment, we can buy a couple more buildings. But for now, we're going to hold tight. Play it safe. So I don't feel like getting a bunch of messages from William Story yelling at me. Oh, sorry for all the crinkling. Opening my granola bar and I just about dropped it. Alright. A lot of credit goes to our drivers as well. If Kea wasn't injured, we'd be sitting third because that's where he was before he had the dodgy neck. We have bumped our car up, which is awesome. We have maintained the best pit crew, which, as we've seen earlier, played a decent part. We passed almost 2 people in a single pit stop. So our last race, 15 laps, fairly decent. Should be bone dry, 0% chance of rain. Good to know. Soft, medium, and hard. With 15 laps, we'll see maybe, since there's no rain, what's the temperature going to be like? It's cloudy, might not be the warmest. So, sponsor select. Just check the parts, make sure we're good. Think we're good. All right. Last race. And the way it goes does not matter. It's a pretty good feeling. I was getting really nervous there until we had that outstanding last two races. Our third last race, we locked up, or pretty well locked up. KO dropped again. The team standings. Jeez, why couldn't I get that out? And then this past race, Schwartzman coming in first, Schumacher coming 16th. Locked up the lead for Schwartzman. I want you to have soft tire knowledge, but I don't want you to use all your soft tires before the race comes. Because I can't stretch those hards. And with KO's injury, it doesn't even let me use Leist as my practice driver. So I'm losing money there. That's the reason I lost money last race. Decent practice. Right. I'm rooting for King Racing this season. Pretty big bet on them to do the business. For like the season? Or is it just this race? If it's the season, well, your bet's already paid off. Really? See where that gets us. What is that? That's poor and that's okay. What? It has to be higher then. Right? That's good. That's poor. Oh, this is intense and confusing. More confusing than intense. And Schwartzman steals pole from Schumacher. Wow, by another very small margin. These two have been fairly close all season long. Nice. Get that sponsor objective. It's not quite as good since, Schwarzman got first, so we have to pay out his quality bonus. And the mechanics quality bonus. The lead designer's quality bonus. But we still gained a little bit. A couple 100,000 at least, I think. So let's go pit stop and race trim. 15 laps. It's good enough. Let's go. Yeah, let's start with a soft. And then we'll do an early pit for a medium to go for that undercut. Now, you have 2 softs left. Heck yeah! That's exactly what I wanted. So, that's looking good. Oh, I don't want that. I want this. What's the temperature? Warm. I love it. KO, you're going super overtake mode. Let's go. Alright, we're gonna start this race. I'm gonna rip my wrapper back to the garbage. And I'll be right back.
Okay. We're sitting first and fourth still. I guess it's still technically the first lap. Schwartzman is building a lead. Not worried about tire wear too much. Basically only need 3 laps. KO! All your parts are still maxed. Since there's a safety car, might as well throw on a set of tires we can make last the rest of the race. Since we couldn't do the one stop. We'll save as much fuel as we can here to be able to use when the race starts back up. Bet you I'm probably the only one that went into the pit, but with the safety car I shouldn't lose. I think I just gained time on Schumacher. I'm not even kidding. That pit exit, that's nasty. Speed this up. Okay, finally caught up to the safety car. Oh, KO, your tire's overheated. You're sitting in a wall. How'd you overheat your tires, bud? So that safety car starts taking off. I'm going to slow the time back down a little bit. Boom. There he's taking off. Go normal. And go high. Maybe able to just stay in high for the rest of the race. We got good fuel efficiency. Maybe push a little bit just off the line since Schumacher is right there again. But Schumacher's under pressure. Dragovic went to pass him, but ended up losing a spot and dropping to 4th. Interesting. Schwartzman's building a gap over Schumacher again. Love it. While getting a little heat back in those tires. Schumacher's trying to make his last. Schumacher will have to pit again. Keep that in mind. So I'm going to back off now since we got some warmth. It's a fairly warm day and should help keep the warmth in these tires. Got a lot of fuel that we can burn. We can stay in high push, high fuel burn, engine mode, whatever you want to call it. And even though we are on very, very completely different performing tires, Schwartzman on hards, sorry, and Schumacher on these softs. It's like a full 1 to 2 star difference in performance. We do have a 5% jump on the hards with the knowledge, but that really shouldn't make that much of a difference. The fact that he's already built a 2.5 second gap back up is insane. I might have to use his overtake mode just to get some more of this fuel gone, because you'd be building that gap even more. Sure, why not? Let's do it for a lap. Probably shouldn't be pushing the tires anymore, but kind of low-key, just, see if we get the fastest lap out of this. No, you didn't even set a good sector. What the heck? We're back. I did use a decent amount of the reliability, but we did gain another second on that gap. Schumacher's tires are starting to go. Schwartzman still has some life on his. Got 7 laps, 60% on the tire. Probably pushed him a little too much, but
when Schumacher goes into the pit, I'm probably going to conserve my tires a bit. See, like, just the regular temperature in the day has kind of caused them to warm up a little bit too. I'm thinking, oh, mind you, it dropped, so I think it's dropping again. 23 might be the special point on the difference. Wonder how much longer till Schumacher pits. And as we say it, he goes in. Let's conserve these tires a little bit. Schumacher threw on the hards with 5 laps to go. That's a little shocking. Maybe didn't have any softs left, but at the very least I would have expected mediums, not hards. And that gap didn't go up as much as I would have maybe liked it to. And Schumacher's now looking to set fastest laps. But like we said before the race started, the points in this race don't really matter, because even if things go horribly wrong for both drivers, I was only joking when I said both drivers crashed, and then KO crashed really early, and I actually was like, okay, that was a joke. Please don't. But Schwartzman's been looking good anyways, which is always nice. Schumacher has slowly been closing that gap, but I don't know if it will be enough. We got 3 laps to go. The track got a little warmer. And push these tires, get a little heat back in them because we conserved a lot. Got the percentage advantage now, which is good. Advantage over laps left. We got more, so we should be able to get that heat back up. We got 2 laps and 33% tires. Yeah, so we did a good job conserving them, but we had to. And why is Schumacher's deciding to conserve? Maybe he overheated them. It is a warm day. That is a very big possibility. And the wearing of the tires on this track seems to be going down as the track grip goes up. Like it does a lot. We're going on to our last lap. We got a lot of fuel. Might as well burn it. Might as well give her everything. Give her the gears for the last lap. Personal best, Sector 2. What can you do in Sector 3? Can you take that fastest lap? No, but that's okay. Got another race win for the final race of the season. Just to rub it in Schumacher's face. Hopefully Schumacher in the future doesn't use that against us, which, you know, is very possible because he's going to be an amazing driver, both real life and in this game. And I would not be surprised to see us make the jump back up to F1 after the next season, since, you know, we are going to this season. Mazepin got the fastest lap. Okay. But a good way to end a good, strong season. Only team to crack 100 points. So you know we're pretty cool. Now, marketability, boom. Morale, boom. Relationships, boom. Oh, really? That's all that went up? I thought he'd get some stat boost, not just marketability. But that should put him at 100% marketability for a driver, which might give us that 5-star, which also I'd be a little bit sad about, because now I feel like we definitely shouldn't have signed that last sponsorship. I should have thought of that, and I didn't. That is my own fault. You are burnt out. Oh no. Good thing the season's over. doesn't really matter at this point, but what the heck? Why not? We need one more tire. 16. Boom. We got a great pit crew. Actually, it's lower than normal. You're burnt out and you're still an 18. I'm throwing you in. Why not? No. 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 Too much mistake chance. Weak. Ooh, I wonder if refueling's going to be a thing in F1 or not. Also, I don't think so because it's not in real life, but they may have done a vote thing to deal with it. So, Robert Sportsman. Oh, another thing about soaking people. We've been through this. You don't want it. Don't be there. You are the champion, and it is well deserved, Robert. Robert needs a new contract. All right. Well, you just won. But we're still technically sitting in F2. So maybe we'll be able to get you under a decent contract. I don't want to have you that costly, though. Mind you, you are now going to be my number 2. I'm sorry. A short contract. Well, you're getting a medium one because short is useless. But these aren't very important anymore, which is nice. Probably not going to be a fan of this contract, if I'm being completely honest. Your status is important. Your wages are important. And I'm kind of jipping you with both of those. You want a short contract, but I really can't give you that. Probably going to reject after 1 cent. I'm not going to lie. Or maybe, at best, I'm going to get a last chance. So, that being said, better figure out a plan for another driver just in case. Maybe Yuki. He's a pay driver. Really good marketability. It will drop to an 80 eventually. But that's okay. Wait, who else was Gerald Tyler? Good. The mechanic I wanted to get rid of. And the ones I was looking at got snapped up. I knew it. Well, do I try to poach someone? Maybe after I get promoted, I try to poach someone. Which might be what I have to do here. Better go fit that risky brake, since that's really the only investment into the next season car. But I actually, being honest, don't know if it matters that much if you're getting promoted. I don't know if it makes a difference. You're back. Welcome back. Glad to have you. We are just waiting on the message to ask if you want to get promoted. And you already know we're going to accept it. But we might not be able to retain Schwartzman. Unfortunately. So we might have to look into another option. Hopefully it doesn't come to that. But we will find out. Prize money. Receive. Thank you very much. That's a good payout. Oh, yeah. Manager of the season. Not me. What? KO got the driver of the season, though, and I am good with that. Okay. We got money. Let's go check out our buildings. So I feel like this will be important. So we should get that started. Let's see. Design center, part design time goes down. More factory slots for improvements, though. One of these would be a really smart get, I think. At least one of them while we have the money. Yep. I'm going to go with factory. And what do we want? Staff center? No. Forecast. Okay. That would be nice to have. We can see the forecast for the full race. However, this would unlock more drivers for us to look at. But by the time we figure out what the deal is with Schwartzman, we won't have this. Because it takes 12 weeks. So think forecasting. Hopefully we can use the gearbox, suspension, and brakes to our advantage in this first season. I'm really, really hopeful. But who knows? Honestly, who knows? Championship. I will accept. Alright, now. Scouting. Let's see. Drivers. Who do we want to see if we can poach? Sergio Perez is good. He is a paired driver in real life, but he's not in this game. At least he was a paid driver. Pretty sure he still is. Who is the best? You're going to be costly, though. Yeah. You would consider offers. Imagine getting Max Verstappen. That'd be insane. I want to try and poach the best paid driver. So we can still establish our facilities and everything. In the first season, well, the first season at very least. So looks like Sonoda is going to be the option, and you're just not interested. So I guess we'll keep looking. Yay! What are your traits? Nope. Really? Antonio Felix de Costa. Lance Stroll. Let's take you away from your father. Just kidding, you're not interested. Well, there's a lot less paid drivers up around here than I thought there would be. This is a struggle. Come on. There's going to be someone that's decent. Ooh, maybe I should have built that driver's thing. That third one. Oh, man. Looking at this, I'm really hoping that I get a chance to negotiate a little bit more with. What is you got? Oh, so wait. Okay. So are you just naturally 100% marketability? Oh, that... Okay. You're buttered up. You already want to discuss. You'd obviously be the number one driver. Short contract. Well, if I'm signing you, I want you forever. Of course, these are important, and you're probably... Well... If you guys sign to a medium one, because you'll be a little more neutral instead of probably unhappy, and maybe be able to sign a little cheaper in the following season. Probably not. But might not want these bonuses as much. I have noticed that as a trend. When you go to re-sign a driver, these bonuses tend to drop. This tends to go up, and their wages seem to be less important generally, but that's not always the case. But we sent Schumacher an offer. Trident turned down the offer to go to Formula 2, which means no one drops out of Formula 2. But the team that kicked our butt in the first season we were in Formula 2 just got sent back down from Formula 1 to Formula 2, which is a little nerve-wracking because they had really good drivers. They had good cars when we played or raced them in that first F2 season we had. They had better HQ. Like, all around, they were just better at everything. And they got demoted. So we might have a very big challenge on our hands. We do get another chance with Schwartzman, but it is the last one. You are unhappy being the second driver. I understand that. This insulted you. I thought I offered you way more than that. What are you talking about? You're delighted with those. You should be a lot more better with that. Probably won't accept it, for being completely honest. Really? Oh, boy. Okay. Well, I tell you what. With Schumacher having the permanent 100% marketability, being able to sit with the 5-star sponsorship and get the most lucrative you can get, might be worth having that extra star potential / skill, and the payment from the sponsors could make up at least a decent chunk for Schwartzman's pay driver amount, and we might also be able to get Schumacher for like half the price. But this is going to be what we do in the next installment. It'll be episode 7 when we start our F1 journey and fight. I got really nervous there. I'm not going to lie. When we started today's episode, I thought we were going to fall at first and not get the promotion. But we managed to get a couple huge drives to lock it in, give us this promotion. So now we get the chance to fight in F1. That's just super awesome. We also got to figure out what we're doing driver-wise. First of all, who's going to be our main driver? Who's going to fill that one car? Because we're not sure.
Might be Schwartzman, might not be, might be Schumacher, who knows. We do not know at this point. That will be what's going on in the next episode. We also got to find a new race mechanic. So that'll probably be on Wednesday. Part 7 will probably be on Wednesday. Thank you to everyone who came, who chatted, especially you, Mr. Foreman. Again, don't worry. You know I see you. Thanks for liking if you enjoyed. And if you really enjoyed, feel free to hit that sub button with that bell notification to stay up to date. If not, it's all good. And I will see you again in the next one. Peace.